Alright guys, Kazoo71 here, back on my playthrough for beginners on Scorched Earth. As I said, this is for beginners. What I'm trying to do is everything on the map that you would normally do if you're playing it for a while, including the things you need to do, including the things you may want to do. So this is going to be a very short episode. Last week's was a little bit longer, but this week I'm kind of cutting this one down because I just want to show you guys what I'm doing. So my goal here on this episode is to tame Arthropluera. Now, I have a video out on how to tame Arthropluera, but the Arthropluera that I'm taming on that video is me grabbing them, carrying them to a trap, and taming them in a trap. And I want to, you got to be able to pick them up and stuff. So what I'm using is bug spray. As you can see, I just put bug spray on. I'm on Scorched Earth, so these are where they're prevalent. They're everywhere. They're also on the island. You can tame them on the island, the first map. This is the second map. So they are all over the dunes here, so you will find them anywhere out in the dunes. You just got to be able to get out here. So anything you can fly, an Argentavis, wyvern, whatever. But I'm going to do this on a wyvern, and I'm going to show you guys why, because they would totally ignore the wyvern. So I showed you guys how to get a wyvern earlier, but as you can see, they're totally ignoring the wyvern. And I am going to use spoiled meat. So I have spoiled meat in my last slot. All I'm going to do is use this bug spray, walk up next to them, get on the side where I get that taming thing where it says feed, and then I click the E to feed. Now whatever it is on Xbox and PlayStation and Switch, it's the same deal. You just gotta have, when you pass a feeding something, that's what you're doing. So then I'm gonna put it in the taming HUD so I can see where it's at. Well, I was gonna click it, but I didn't click it. I just made sure I was taming it, that I fed it. Wanted to see how much it got. As you can see, it's over halfway, so it's only going to take me 2. It's not too bad. This is a low level one, so it's going to be really easy to tame. I just wanted to show you guys that my goal was to do it. A couple of episodes ago, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, I tried to tame one. I think I put that in there and just run up to it and feed it real quick, and it saw me right away and bit me, so broke all my armor. So that didn't work. So you got to have the bug spray on. And just making sure I do this right. So at least the minimum bug spray. You could use ghillie, that would help you out a little bit more, but I don't care about the ghillie. All I need is the bug spray, and it works. And then we're just going to run up to it and tame them. Now, with these guys, if you wanted to tame these guys, the best way is a broth of enlightenment. If you have a broth of enlightenment you created, you only need 1 broth of enlightenment to tame pretty much any of them. So now I have the taming turned up just a little bit on my server, not much at all. And so it's pretty much close to normal. But if you have a broth of enlightenment, like I'm saying, it works really well. And you can just, you can run up to them, feed them one time, and you can tame a whole bunch of them, depending on how many of those you made. Those, a little expensive to make, not too bad, those broth of enlightenments. But like I said, I wanted to try spoiled meat this time because I haven't done that before. When I showed you guys the video, if you ever watched that one on how to tame these guys, it's I used the broth of enlightenment because it's just so quick. But I'm just walking around it, giving it a little bit of time, make sure it's ready to eat again. And then it ignores me if I'm on the wyvern. Like I said, it won't even see me. As you can see, I'm almost walking up next to it. And so, as you can see, I had the feed thing. I should have fed it. I don't know why I didn't do that. I just forgot to hit the E. And that saw me. So I'm going to get on my wyvern. It shot me. It's still taming. So I wanted to leave this in here, and if I was going to be like one of those jerky guys and show you, oh, this is how easy this is, I would have cut that out. But I wanted you guys to see that I did frighten it. It did see me. It did spit at me, but I got on the wyvern. It shot me once or twice, and it lost interest there. So not a big deal. As long as I'm on the wyvern, I'm good to go. So we'll get back up here. We're going to feed it again. And I got to get up next to it. These things, to me, are pretty useless. I just want to tame everything on this map just to do it. The only thing I got to make sure I get is the onyx, because I still haven't tamed the onyx yet from the island one. I didn't show you guys that. So there we go. Feed. Got him. And you got to get right next to them on the side. It's really weird. And with their little snaky thing, the way they move, I get really nervous that I might hit them or something, and if you bump them, then all of a sudden they see you, and you got to get back on the wyvern. So then you're running again. So, but there's one. If you just want to cut it off there, I'm going to try to tame another one, and then so I have a pair. These are breedable, by the way. Ever since they did that one update a while back, probably a year ago, year and a half maybe, they made them breedable, all bugs. Manus got breedable. Well, Manus were always breedable, but they changed it a little different. Then you could breed the snails, I don't think you can breed the dung beetles still. I don't know. But anyway, they made the bugs breedable. A lot of the bugs. The scorpions and the centipedes being mainly the two that... Which is really weird. My scorpion video is it's crazy that I didn't think it would be as popular as it is, how to breed the scorpion. So there you go. Let's go grab another one here real quick, guys. And I just want to show you guys. I'm looking for a different colored one. There's one that to me always looks pink, but I don't think they're pink. I think this is a normal colored one, so it's not an event colored one. They just normally come like this sometimes. It's weird looking. Like I said, I can't get right next to it. There, I got him. So yeah, I got him quick that time. So I'm trying to be careful. Once I feed him, jump on the wyvern again so it doesn't see me. I don't want to keep trying to chase it down. I do this a lot with a lot of the passive tames because they will not aggro a wyvern. So they will completely leave it alone. This one's low level too. I think the other one was a 20. This one's a 15. So they're low level. I don't really care what level they are. I just wanted to tame two, show you guys and do it. Everything's pretty simple, and I wanted to see how quick it would go with the there's a dung beetle right there. Or that's it. Never mind. That's a water bug. I want to see how quick it would go with the spoiled meat as opposed to the broth of enlightenment, because I've only ever tried to tame them with the broth of enlightenment before. Because I hate passive tames. Man, I hate it. One of my daughters loves the cola whatevers. I call them the alcoholics, the ones you tame with beer. The chila, I can't say them without looking at the name, how to pronounce them. And then someone will make fun of me no matter how I say it. It's kind of funny. But they're the alcoholic ones. They're those, they make these heavy footfalls, and they're pretty cool. So anyway, I was taming one of them one time for her that I found this cool, and she wasn't on the game. I was sweating, man. My hands were sweaty. The mouse was sweaty. I'm like, why am I so nervous? It's just, I hate passive taming. There, this one noticed me. And it hit me. So just like the other one, I got seen. So what I'm going to do is jump on the wyvern, fly off just a little bit. Hopefully it'll lose interest. It's still in the taming HUD. Like it's pretty mad at me, this one. I don't know why it's pretty mad. It's pretty mad. Look at that. It ain't giving up. Nope. Now I gave up. Nope. Still didn't give up. Hit me 3 times. Shot at me 3 times before. Now it's gone. He's like, okay, I proved my point. I spit at you 3 times. Now leave me alone. And I'm going to get off and go try to tame him again. It's hard to get that. Oh, look, he saw me again. Man. Oh, and that time he hit me while I was off, and he broke all my armor. So now I'm naked. It's alright. We'll be alright. I ain't gonna, look at it, see if I can craft something real quick. I'll be fine. This ain't gonna be out here that long. But man, that's the problem with these guys. These guys will shred your armor in one hit. It don't matter how great your armor is. I think if you have super great high level armor, you might take 2 hits, but most armor is gonna break in one with this guy. That's why people use them, if they do use them, to try to shred people's armor. But they're pointless. They're so slow. Look at that. I should have been able to feed him that time, and I couldn't. Like the taming HUD was there. It gave me the I mean not taming HUD, the prompt, and then it disappeared. So we're gonna try it again. Let's see. Let's let him lose interest again. Hopefully the 3rd time. So I aggroed this one twice, or 3 times actually. There we go. That's the way I like to do it. Jump off real quick or run right up to it and hit that E button if it's ready. Stupid things. They're so pointless to me. But anyway, we got them. Let's fly back to the base real quick. But like I said, this is going to be a short episode. And as you can see, I'm starting to heat stroke already because my armor broke and I'm out here. And without this, the desert armor or cloth armor, you're going to get hot really quick. So I drank some water out of my my tech canteen right there. I have it set to cool, and that's that little thing at the bottom right that shows like the little green with the ice stuff in it. Hoping that would cool me off, but it ain't working too well. I still got the heat stroke thing going on. There it goes, and that worked. So the little fire thing was away, but now the heat stroke thing's gone, so we're good to go. So if you have a tech canteen, man, use them if you did like me and you went through the island stuff and then came here, and you got far enough along to get the tech canteen, make sure you make that thing, because that thing does help in Scorched Earth. So we're just going to come back in here and land. Now, as you can see, I got the dino building, that other wyvern on top of it. I got that thing completed. And then we're kind of organizing dinos in there. And I have that in this recording, but I didn't want to show you guys because that stuff's boring. No one wants to watch me move dinos around and stuff like that. So we're not going to do that. But just know I did finish the building finally. I got some Argentavis in there, Carnos, Raptors, that kind of stuff, laying eggs. So that's what we're doing. So I'm just going to throw these two out real quick so we can take a look at them. And then I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, really short episode, just over 10 minutes, maybe about 11 when I'm done here. But I appreciate you guys watching. If you like it, please subscribe if you haven't done so. Any comments are appreciated. Thanks, guys, and I will see you next time.